Hey everyone, welcome back to Codeset, and this is our day 16 of 365 days of coding, and today we are having this interesting problem to solve. So basically we have given this marks for two classes A and B, and our task is basically to compare the average of their marks, and finally we need to print the results. Okay, so let's see what we understood from this problem. Okay, so means basically this is the summary which I am giving to you, so you will get an overall idea what we need to do. So we are given 4 lines of input which represent the marks of class A and B. Okay, and our goal is to check if class A has strictly better average performance than class B. So we need to do some sort of comparison here, and then we need to print true. If this condition is true, okay, then we need to print true, otherwise we will print false. So this was my understanding of this problem. Now let's break down a solution, like what our approach gonna look like. Okay, so first we will basically take the input from the user, and in the input we will take the marks of two subjects of class A, then we will take marks of two subjects of class B. Once this is done, we will compare their averages, so we perform a calculation here, and finally we will print a result. So let me write a code for this, and then I will explain what we are doing in that code. Okay, so we have wrote this code. So let's understand quickly. So first we are taking marks for class A. So we have created two A1 and A marks A1 and A2, two variable for two subjects. So we are taking marks for them. Then we are taking marks for class B, and after that we are basically comparing their averages. Okay, so how to do the comparison? So we are taking the marks of class A, combining them, and finally we are dividing them by 2. Okay, and there is one problem, this. Okay, so this is correct. Now same we are doing for class B, and this is basically the formula of average, sum all the result divided by the number of results. Okay, and after this we are basically doing this thing, compare averages. So basically we are comparing average A with the average B. If the average A is greater than B, we are printing true, otherwise we are printing false. Okay, so let's run this and see what output we get. So what is the input? 80, 27, 54, 61. 80, 27, 54, 61, and it should result false, and yes, so we are getting right results. And let's input this 54, 61, 80, 27. 54, 61, 80, 27, 54, 81, 60, then 27. It should result true. Okay, and see, true here. So our solution is correct. Now let's see what we can optimize here. So basically I can see two things which we can optimize here. Number one is this, comparing this if else block. So instead of writing this much code, what we can do, we can directly do the comparison in the print statement, this comparison. Okay, so if it is true, it will directly return true. If it is false, then it will return false. Okay, so we have reduced this step. And then for this, so instead of taking 4 inputs, we can basically do this in a single line. So in a single line we can take input for class A, and in a single line we can use the input for class B. So for that we will use map. Okay, so let me write a code so it will be more clear to you. So this is the code. So basically what we are doing, we are taking marks. Okay, so for class A, okay, we have two subjects, A1 and A2. So for that we are basically using this map function to take input for these 2 marks, and then we are basically splitting them, using this split function, and splitting them based on what? So we are splitting them based on spaces. Okay, so we will give 2 inputs and those will be separated by spaces. Our Python will get to know that first value will be stored in this variable and second value will be stored in this variable. Same we are doing for this. So this way our code become little bit neat and clean. Then we are doing the basic average operation, and finally we are comparing them directly in the print statement. So let me run this so you will get a better idea. So our input was 80, 27, 54, 61. 80, 27, 54 and 61. See, we are getting the correct output. Now let's take this input 54, 81, 60, 27. 54, 81, 60, 27. 54, 81, 60 and then 27, and see, we are getting the same result as above. Okay, so this means that this approach is correct. We have successfully compared the performances of class A and class B, and if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe for more programming content like this. And thanks for watching. Happy coding.